We are Pakistan, Part 153. The tertiary sector comprises all the occupations which provide services such as transport, banking, trade, insurance, administration, health, education, and others. This sector absorbs about 38.32% of the labor force. Well, if we talk about the sectoral distribution of employed labor, and then we've got the percentage shares in 1995 and then 2018. Let's talk about agriculture, forestry, and fishing. In 1995, it was 46.79%. In 2018, 30.43%. Manufacturing and mining, it was 10.50% in 1995, and in 2018, it has risen up to 16.36. Let's talk about construction. Construction in 1995 was 7.21, and in 2018 it rose up to 9.69. Wholesale and retail trade. In 1995 it was 14.50, and in 2018 it was 18.669. Transport and communication. In 1995 it was 5.07, and in 2018 it was 7.25. Let's talk about the others. They were 15.93 in 1995, and in 2018 they rose up to 17.58. Well, total 100% for 1995 and 100% for 2018. The table shows the primary sector is the largest employment generating sector. A large population of the employed labor force in the rural area indicates that non-wage employment, mainly comprising of the self-employed and unpaid family helpers, dominates the employment scene. However, this figure reveals a high degree of disguised unemployment. Disguised unemployment occurs when the number of workers is more than is actually needed. For example, if a firm generates employment for 10 workers and 15 people work there, the extra 5 will come under the disguised unemployment. It is difficult to make an accurate estimate of the disguised unemployment. Unemployment. Unemployment means being unable to find a job, a paid job. The estimated rate of unemployment in Pakistan is 4.4% in 2020. What causes unemployment? Unemployment occurs when the authorities are unable to generate enough economic opportunities for the skilled and unskilled labor force. This is partly the result of the inadequate manpower planning by the government. But this is no easy task when there are many outside influences beyond its control. This situation creates a gap between a demand and supply of the labor force, which leads to unemployment. In 2020, approximately 4.4% of the total labor force was unemployed. Correct figures are not available because it is extremely difficult to measure the disguised unemployment in the primary sector. Unemployment is an alarming situation that may cause many social and economic problems. The cause of unemployment in Pakistan can be explained through the examples. In order to combat the problem of unemployment, more employment opportunities should be created in rural and urban areas. The government should assess the demand for and supply of manpower in each sector of the economy through proper manpower planning. Comprehensive literacy and training programs are extremely helpful in finding the solutions to unemployment. The importance of literacy and training can be viewed by adopting the following ways. Increased literacy ratio will reduce the pressure on land in rural areas and may help people to choose other occupations, especially ones that require basic education. A literate and trained labor force can make economic activities more productive than illiterate and unskilled workers.